One of those mornings. Is what it is. I'm dealing with it. Somebody had rattle canned the side skirts where it's supposed to say M Performance on the back. The whole thing has been rattle canned. I did my standard glue and tar remover. It all run down and just started dissolving all the paint. So, yeah. I have somebody coming out this afternoon or later on today. He's going to help me with these. So, yeah, he's basically told me to take all the paint off and he'll see me at 5:30. So, right, so now that is done. The BMW is in the air with the wheels off. I can now clay the vehicle. So that is my next step. Paint depth measurements, start taping some stuff up, and I'm going to get polishing. And then, yeah, we're going to meet somebody a bit later on, and he's going to help me out with the side skirts. Oh, yay. Right, back on the BM. Right, well, after an eventful morning, shall we say, I shall go more into that a little bit later on in the video. Gonna go around do my paint depth measurements. So this tells me the total thickness of the primer, colour and lacquer. And after doing some door shut readings, the whole vehicle, I can kind of roughly calculate what we're playing with on the clear coat. This gauge does not tell me how much clear coat there is. So with the experience of doing this quite a lot, I've got to know kind of what's what, and what I can take out and what I can't. So this one already, I know it's really swirly. When it came in for its inspection, me and the owner both looked at it under the lights. Yeah, it's quite a swirly one. So this is in for a dual stage enhancement. I'm going to do what I can in a 2-stage. But yeah, it's swirly, robbing all the clarity and depth in the paintwork. So yeah, hopefully once that's all cleared up, this is going to look absolutely awesome. Not going to say what coating I'm using on this one yet. Will I have it in the thumbnail? No, I probably won't put it in the thumbnail so that it makes you watch it. Yeah, so I'm going to carry on now getting my paint depth measurements finished. And yeah, wipe it all down before I make a start. There's not a lot of taping up on this one to do. There's not a lot of taping up to do on this one. These gloss black trims around this edge on here. But a couple of emblems. But yeah, not very much textured plastic on this one. So, right, let's get this finished off. Get it all wiped down. Get it masked up. And then make a start polishing. What's the time now? It's nearly 4 o'clock and I haven't even started polishing yet. But yeah, watch out for what we've done this morning later on in the video. Yeah, so now I'm just going to go around and measure all the door shuts, and yeah, this is where I start to build a picture. That's the wrong door. Here we go. So that is all of those readings done. I'm just going to go and have a cup of tea, start looking through everything, kind of get to know where I am with this one, and then we'll go around and have a look at some of the defects, and there's a few. Right, have a cup of tea, come back in a minute. So first little update on the BMW. Even though I've been working on it for quite a while, I fell behind on it yesterday with the issue that I had with the side skirts. So this is kind of the first little 50-50 of the cutting stage. So let's have a quick look. So here you can see all the scratches. This is after the cutting set. So this still is quite bloomy. This still needs to be refined yet. But yeah, we're going from that to that. So 90% of the cutting is done with a Meguiar's microfiber cutting pad and Gyeon Compound Plus. There's some areas which I am hitting with the rotary. There were just areas where they were just so much damage on the paintwork that a single stage, a single cut from the microfiber just wasn't enough to where I wanted it. So I would end up hitting that with the rotary on a Gyeon wall pad and Compound Plus, and then refining that with the microfiber cutting pad and Gyeon Compound Plus, and then that's all going to get refined with Gyeon primer afterwards. So yeah, it's not much to see at the moment. It's still work in progress. So hopefully by the end of today I'll have all the cutting completed, get the wheels washed and decontaminated, so I can come in first thing tomorrow, refine the paintwork, get the coating on, get the wheel coating on, and yeah, just try and catch up a bit. Right, bit more to do, or actually quite a lot more to do, so we'll catch back a little bit later on doing something else or still doing this. Catch back in a bit. Busting out the rotary for the bonnet on this one. There's quite a lot of damage in this, and when I first started, I've always been rotary just from the day one, but obviously the dual action is typically an easier machine to use, but every time I get the rotary out I forget how nice it is to do. So this is a Gyeon wall pad, and we're using Gyeon Compound Plus, and yeah, we're getting there on this one. Right, let's do a bit more. Well, that had dug out quite a lot. So what I'm going to do now, because obviously that has left holograms, I'm now going to go over that with the DA and Compound Plus again. Remove the holograms and some of the damage that's been put in by the rotary. And then yeah, that'll be then ready for refinement later on once all the cutting's done. Whew. Right, come on. Saturday morning and we're on to the refinement stage on the 335d. Once again, just from that cutting set, what a difference. So all the cutting was done last night. I stayed on last night to get all that finished. All the gloss black trim is cut. I didn't get a chance to do the wheels, so they've been out this morning. They've all been fully washed, decontaminated, ready for coatings or wipe down then coatings. We got Spice Hecker in here, so I'm going to do a Spice Hecker wipe down before I do my refinement stage with Gyeon Primer. And then we're going to get onto some coatings this afternoon, because this has to be coated today because it's leaving tomorrow evening. And it needs the time to cure before it goes out in this lovely weather we're having at the moment, because it's probably going to rain, because 90% of my details get picked up in the rain, which is really annoying. So I'm going to get all of that started. We'll do some time lapse of me doing some bits of refinement and wipe downs, and then we'll catch back later on with the coatings and a surprise. Right, getting all set up ready now for doing a bit of primering. I'm going to keep using that word. But first, I want to prime my pad. So I don't know if you can see on this. So all of these areas that are not covered, I want to try and get all of that covered in Gyeon Primer, so I get the maximum benefit from the polish. Right, so that is almost there. I just got a little bit in the middle, which should prime itself when it's on the car. Just for anyone that wonders, Gyeon Primer is now white. They've changed, they've removed the colouring. When I bought that, I had to send them a message because I didn't know, I thought it might have been a mix up in the bottle, but yeah, so now all the new primer is now white. Headphones on, all panel white. Let's get this refined. So we're not far off the refinement stage being completed. I've still got back end to do, this rear quarter, and then the gloss black to do as well, but I'll do the gloss black after. I've done a tape line to show you before and after the refinement. Well, it's after cutting, but before refinement. Well, right, let's have a see if we can. There we go. So you can see the micromarring all around the light. Then if we come across, there should be a tape line there. So even that looks great without a bright light shining on it. Look at that. So much more clearer. Right, so yeah, a little bit more to do. Get the rest of this rear quarter finished, finish the back off, do the gloss black, have something to eat, and then we're going to get onto the coating. Right, let's get that and we'll catch back in a bit. Wheels are up next. You can probably see a bit of a theme going on here. Gyeon rim ×2. So these are going to have 2 coats on the wheels. I think these were powder coated about a month ago, so cleaning them was relatively easy. Still had quite a lot of iron fallout on them, so when I was doing my decontamination there was a lot of purple coming off this. So, but they are now fully squeaky clean. So yeah, so we're going to get on and apply 1 coat, get the calipers coated, then we'll go back round and do another coat on the wheels. Yeah, then dress the front arches, then these can go back on. Sorry, my mind is... Right, Saturday on the 335d. Been a crazy day today. Had quite a lot of people coming in. We've had some inspections to do for future ceramic coatings. The final bit of the cutting was done this morning. The whole thing has been refined with Gyeon primer. The difference in that paintwork is absolutely bonkers. Oh, wow, it looks so good. The wheels have been washed, decontaminated. They've had 2 layers of Gyeon rim, so they'll be going back on tomorrow, which kind of leaves us onto the coating. If you've been following my story, you'll probably see a bit of a theme going on. So this one is having Gyeon Infinite Type 2 for this one. This one gives me a bit of a longer work time. There's been lots of reading up on this as well, and a lot of practicing on vehicles before it obviously goes onto a customer's car. This one is then going to be topped off with the Infinite Top Coat Type 1. So, yes! So that is me here now for the next 3 hours. It's 7 o'clock in the evening, so yeah, if I can be done by 10, I'll be happy. But the coating has to go on tonight because it's being collected last thing on Sunday. But yeah, still lots to do. Other than that, get the wheels back on, finish off the engine bay, get the interior finished. Yeah, so still lots and lots to do. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Yeah, right. I'm going to get on and get the coating down, get my mask on, get my headphones on. We'll do a bit of filming of me putting the coating on. But yeah, what a lucky boy I am. Catch back in a bit. Well, that is another one, fully protected. Oh, I'm so happy with the results on that one. After removing the bulk of all the scratches and swirls that are on there, just the true clarity and depth in that paintwork has come out. It just looks absolutely beautiful. He's gonna be over the moon with that when he comes and picks it up, which is tonight. Right, this one has had Gyeon Infinite coating. Rich and Steve and everyone at Gyeon, I want to thank you for letting me become a certified Gyeon dealer and be part of the family. 5 years ago, I wrote a bucket list of what I would like to achieve as a detailer. And if you'd seen the Ferrari video, that was number 2 on my list. Number 1 was to become certified by Gyeon, and it's happened. It's taken a long time, and Steve and Rich have been helping me, guiding me, just making my business better, making myself better as well. So I just want to say thank you to those two, because without some of their guidance as well, I wouldn't have been able to achieve it. So thank you very much. Yes! Big bucket list. So this one's had Gyeon Infinite for the paint coating. It's also had Gyeon Quick View for the glass, Gyeon trim, 2 coats of Gyeon rim for the wheels, Gyeon tyre. But yeah, full Gyeon package on this one. Look at the gloss. You would have seen as well all the gloss black on it. Oh, I can't wait for him to come and pick it up. Cannot wait. Look at it. It's like water. But yeah, check out those gloss black panels. There's still a couple of deep ones left in there, but from what they were to what that looks like now, unbelievable. So I don't know how long this video is gonna be for this one. I know today that I didn't do too much recording. I fell behind on day 1 because we had an issue with the side skirt. So another shout out, Will and Liam from Rapid Graphics. Absolute legends. I phoned them up in the morning when I had this issue. They came the same day, it was in the evening, and they basically redone both side skirts. I think there's some footage a little bit earlier on, but yeah, absolute legends. It's just finished the car off. Oh, so thank you very much, thank you. So 457 subscribers now on YouTube. Thank you to everyone. And again, the comments that people are leaving, it's so nice. It really is. And it absolutely makes my day when I read some of those comments. God, as I say, I don't know how long this video is going to be. So, BMW 335d completed. Let's roll some afters.